So today the next video is going to be very interesting. It's about some girls talking about they choosing the nice boys later. Gangsta. Man, it's a harsh world, man. Nobody loves me, man. But you hold on strong. You try to go through and everybody's like, well, later you will make this woman happy. You're a nice guy.
Today we are talking about why good guys finish last.
I've found, to be very honest, my definition of a good guy has changed over the years. A good guy for me used to mean that he had money, that he had a certain social standing, but I found that
So all the guys they dumped me for. Okay, that was a good guy. The guy with the gangster look like, ooh, I wanna funky you. That was the good guy. Okay, makes sense now.
that didn't mean that they were really good people. So now for me, a good guy is someone
You think?
that is kind, that's a hard worker, that doesn't have serious problems with honesty, and that actually is a little square.
Look at that face. It's like, I know. Fuck. I wish I could just edit my face into a square. That would be so cool. I don't have time for that.
Because I used to associate the good guy with the guy who's in church, the guy who's in the library all the time. But now I feel like you can find you a good guy in the street. You know what I'm saying? Some of these street dudes, they be good guys. They'll take care of you. You know, they'll care about you. They'll motivate you. They'll support you.
True, I do agree with that. Some people have like weird definition of good guys. Some of these church guys are like, ooh, they're horny.
Just, you know, sometimes the popular definition of a good guy is not my definition of a good guy.
All of this leads us to the question of the week. Why do we pick good guys last?
Because nobody wants you. Nobody wants you. It's a mystery. Do you have to think about it? Do we need to add a meal like... No. Look at your face.
Why don't we just pick the good guy first? Doesn't it seem so simple?
Who said we don't, though? Because a lot of times,
No, you don't pick the good guys first. Because when you pick the good guy first, you compete with other women for the gangster dude. It's always a competition. Who has the most sexy, dominant, muscular, back in the day prehistoric big dick energy that can protect you from all the other animals by being freaking gangster aggressive? You enjoy that. The feminists are freaking old school. Come on, it's simple. You don't choose a nice guy early to be comfortable. That's why they go for the hot guy, because he's unpredictable. Who wants an unpredictable relationship? Somebody that is in an adventurous mood, which I don't mind. If you wanna do that, Gucci. But when you get these nice guys, if you have all your freaking issue, I think a guy should be able to reject you, if possible, without hurting your feelings. And that's why most guys at this moment, they don't want these gangster women in their 30s like, I wanna be with you now because I'm ready. No, you had your option. Nobody wanted you. You could not maintain the relationship, or you had too much fun, which is all Gucci. But certain people don't fly that way. I mean, it's life, right?
you'll pick a good guy, but does the good guy want you? You know,
No! Well, actually, yes, we do want you, but you might have like a baby bum, you might have money issue, but guys don't want two empires. They want to chill, and if they chill in the beginning and they grow together, that's a different building. It's a different way. But you don't want to build something, and now you have two ways of thinking, and you want to mash up. It's not gonna work, at least for a nice guy. If you find a different guy that was having fun just like you, abracadabra, agadabra, hi, let's meet, beautiful, he won't mind that. You guys might be funny because you're both unpredictable.
You know, a lot of these good guys, they want the hoe, they want the scammer. The same way we like excitement, they like adventure too.
No. We don't want no host. No.
I see that a lot of times with the good guys, you know what I mean? So a lot of us, we pick the...
This is actually something very weird. Good guys don't want hoes to marry. Good guys want hoes to be hoes too, and then marry somebody else. You see what I'm trying to say? Just like specific people have their whole face. Good guys don't try to hold the woman they want to marry. They hold the woman they don't want to marry. I know it's weird, but whole face didn't exist back then. Now it exists. So hey, equality.
A lot of us, we pick the good guys, but does the good guy want the good girl?
So we're canceling each other out. Is what you're saying.
Exactly.
I feel like though most of us don't, and not even say most, but I feel like some people, and I can definitely put myself in this category because I've been super guilty of it, didn't pick good guys or good men like because like we're normalizing trauma. Like we think that to be in love is like exciting and it should be danger, and it's like we think that all of these things are normal. When you meet a nice guy where it's just like it's easy, it's like, oh well.
That is true. I did realize that there was a certain point in my life that, gee, you're freaking boring as a good guy. You know, you're freaking boring. You need to add some excitement. So for me, but this is me, when I met my wife, don't be good guy. So I made a woman that wanted to have fun. Be like, hey man, wait. I don't want to have too much fun because this guy is kind of really Gucci. You know, he's kind of chill. I want to keep this one. And hey, work for me. Good luck on you.
It's like, oh, well, I don't trust it because I don't know what that is. Like so much of black love is about struggle. Like why does our love have to be struggled for it to be like, this is
Black love? Guess that's why I'm with a woman, a white woman. You're right, there is a specific struggle that I see in black women, and depending on where you meet them, it can be quite challenging. So even if you want to meet a good black woman, she is very specific in her choices, and I know where it comes from. I have to be honest. So I did not date officially anybody until I left my home country at 21.
for it to be like, this is what it's supposed to be exciting and feel good.
But you said something really good about trauma speaking to trauma.
It can. Like for some of us, and myself included, my first relationships, like my father, there was damage there. So that informed a lot of my choices in men, and I think many of us do that. So that's why we want, or we respond to like the negativity. Or
I remember with my friends, I don't know if girls know this, but usually when we went out, all these gangster players or the people that were trying to give me games so I can meet the women, they were telling me, yeah, if you want to have funky as quickly as possible, you shouldn't date women that have a dad in the household. It sounds weird and gangster, but a lot of guys will agree with me on this. Women without a dad in household, usually they have a different way of reacting. And usually when they respect them differently, they ain't sleeping with you.
or the, you know, the bad guy.
Yeah, so basically what you're saying is that we are attracted to this badness, and we have now associated the bad guy with fun.
Yep.
And we are overlooking that.
Don't you? I wasn't fun. I was Gucci.
Okay, so now let's see what the social media streets are saying. Ethereal Kia says, imagine how much more pleasant our communities would be if our women weren't stressed out trying to play both parental roles. Imagine how much happier and peaceful our homes would be if our women could focus on cultivating them from the inside. I hear praises.
Then don't make the baby before you get married. Wear a condom. Clack. Why? Why is it so hard? Look at Fauci. Wear 2 masks. Look at me. Wear 2 condoms. I don't know. Do something. I have to admit, there were some dumb dudes out there. So dumb. So dumb. I totally agree. Okay? They're telling me, yeah, no way, we didn't have role model. But I didn't have a role model either. You know who were my role model? My friends that made stupid decisions. If I see somebody beat their kids, I'm not gonna, well, they're doing it. Well, no. If you think you can make a decision that has a possibility to change your life for 18 years, the fact that you cannot compute that, there's something wrong with your brain compared with the trauma. You don't see the danger. And it surprises me. I don't think it's wrong or even, it surprises me.
We have to take responsibility for the men that we're choosing, but then the men, same way, it's like we're not here to fix them, they're not here to fix us. You have to fix yourself.
And you know what, another part of that trauma is like for me, when it comes to me and I'm going and I'm dating these guys, they want to mistreat me. But then when they go to other girls of other cultures, you know, they going above and beyond, and it's like, okay.
What men find outside of those relationships that's so interesting, it's so new, and they can actually believe I can leave all the things that I hate of my own culture. The challenges and the fighting, and I just want to chill. I don't want to fight. I don't want to hear anybody, oh, he talked to that woman, and even the most nicest girl can just click like that. Okay, you have a defensive nature, but specific nice guys don't want to see that, and specific gangster dude, they don't know how to communicate. So the moment you trigger in a way that you represent something they hate in their childhood, yes, they flip. It's just, if you're used to something negative as your child, usually in your relationship, you're not gonna look for it in a woman.
So let me just go to the hood nigga, because the hood nigga already gonna go above and beyond when he comes to a girl like me, because he's gonna appreciate what I bring to the table versus a good guy who knows he has all these options. He's gonna take me for granted. So I'll just go to the hood nigga who gon'...
That actually makes sense. But then again, if you keep looking for bad men and just try to educate your significant other, and I know a lot of people don't like to do it, but yeah, educate them. What do you think? I'm the same, it's 15 years with the same woman. You think we don't educate each other? I don't have time for that. Yes, you make time for that. You don't make it simple. You plow through.
Nigga who gon', you know what I'm saying, take me on the adventure I deserve. Take me on the adventure I deserve.
The adventure that you deserve? No. I don't think you deserve shit. That's totally different. I understand why you're going to go to the specific bad dude, because hey, they're gonna give me shit anyway. I do understand it. But the moment you think you deserve them,
adventure I deserve.
I think it's gonna go very bad for you. 100%. Because you will start acting different, and the way you act is the problem. Because if you deserve that with a bad guy, you're gonna deserve that with a good guy, and a good guy is like, why do you treat me like this? You don't deserve shit. That's the problem. I understand where your pain is coming from, but the moment you said deserve, nah man, you ain't getting no dessert.
But I don't want to put it on, like, there are some good guys who will take you on wonderful adventures and you won't be crying at the end of it. Like, I think that's like the problem, is that there are good guys that might be a little corny, but they're fun, they're kind. And like, I do.
The first thought that comes to mind when you think good guy is 51% said husband, 41% said friend, 7% said boring, and 1% said sucker.
All you 7%?
All of us want to settle down. Most of us want to settle down anyway. So even if it is like the boring good guy, like you still think
we're not boring. Maybe you're boring. What do girls always say? What are we gonna do today? I don't know. I'm Gucci. You're the boring one because you can entertain yourself. You need entertainment. Find entertainment. Be freaking happy. Come back home. Don't blame it on me. I don't want to go outside 24/7. I don't want to be around your girlfriends.
There has been a long-standing assumption that women who view men as nice guys are viewed as intelligent but less assertive, less sexually experienced, and less attractive. Do you agree though? Is that how you felt before? Intelligent but less assertive, less sexually experienced, and less attractive? I didn't think less attractive.
No, because listen, some of them good guys, they'll surprise you now. They'll pull out that anaconda real quick. Okay? So I don't feel like we should generalize that. But you know, then again, it's been a lot of people's experience that the good guy is kind of whack and whatever, but that's not always the case.
Maybe they've been jacking off so much that we work so well, it doesn't come at all, so he can last longer in bed, and hey, we have so many options. I don't know. You be the judge. And if he isn't good in bed, maybe you can guide him a little. Just like some men guide a woman. I don't know. Make them nasty in the bed. I worked on my purpose, and hey, it worked for me.
I feel like though we got to change the conversation. Why does it mean that like in the end, like after I've lived and had all my fun, I'm gonna settle down with this corny man? Why can't it be, oh, we want, this good man who's great and fun and nice that treats me well, and like that's a new experience. It doesn't have to be something that we wait for after we've been drugged through the mud.
Correct.
And then
I mean that makes any sense. I mean, come on, man. well, I dragged myself through all this and all this, man. I got all this beautiful experience, but I think I'm ready to settle down. Okay, everything is Gucci. I'm the same person I wrote 20 years ago, and then you're gonna find some issues. Because usually this new dude will realize his market value and he's like, hey, why should I date you?
That's always our experience, though, that I feel.
That's what I feel like you have
Why
to
it gotta
go.
be our experience?
I just feel like you have to go through this life, and sometimes you experience this trauma to know that there is something else out there.
I'm gonna be ready for you because before I wasn't. No, you weren't ready at all. So your past, yes, should not affect your decision. You can do whatever you want. But you have to understand specific people have a different definition of choosing somebody they love. So if I believe that a person that goes to bed with a bunch of people doesn't have specific moral compass, hey, that's my decision. Maybe you know why? Maybe because I don't want to do it. You know? So if I won't do it, why should I accept somebody that did? Now, don't get me wrong. I've seen options working perfectly, but there is a certain respect.
Ladies, what's our takeaways? What did we learn from this conversation?
My takeaway is simple. Hood niggas be good niggas. Okay, like don't overlook the niggas in the hood. Some of them have very good qualities that you would be surprised about. So that's my takeaway.
My takeaway is expand your idea of what good guys are. They can be kind. Like, it's not corny to be kind. It's not corny to be nice. It's not corny to be romantic. It's not corny for someone to publicly gush over you on social media. Corny is cool.
Yes.
Oh, that was corny.
I still liked it.
But that was great.
It felt like after school.
Well, you know what's cool with corny stuff? If it works between you two and nobody can compete, trust me, it's Gucci. Because only you two can do it. It's a secret sauce. Why would you want something that everybody can find outside when you have a corny, stupid thing at home that only you two can replicate and you can be quite confident about it? You have something unique. If you want to go out, have fun, and do something weird, hey, you do you. I don't mind. Hey, that is life. It's a competition, it's capitalism, and that's how it rolls.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Butta fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, jam, turloqueta, verdeta.